Could have gone either way on that call, but I reckon bowling first is the sensible call. Put the batters under early pressure and hopefully get the breakthrough.
So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, it looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Couldn't get it through the field. Smacks that away through the gap.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots. How will he reply?
Edge, but it drops safely. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
That's a confident appeal. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Gerbay's looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Doesn't beat the infield. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Kolkata are 18 for none.
Excellent first over, and they've followed up with a solid second over of the power play.
This should be close. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Everyone's gone up. Misses everything. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Straight to the fielder. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Really good over. Takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Was quick onto that in the infield. Can't get that outside the ring field.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Edge, but it drops safely. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Kumar from the north end. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Chance to run 2. Beautiful catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock. He's got their tail up.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Huge edge. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged it. The bowler looks really confident. Gone. Fine catch.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Good bowling in that over, just the one from it. Kolkata, 30 for 3. Square cut, finds point, no run. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Some adjustments to the field.
Not too sure what they're appealing for here. And Ngidi has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
5 fielders now allowed outside the circle.
Dale coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Lovely shot, got back quickly and finds the gap.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Oh my, that's racing away.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Patada, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Can he come back with a dot ball? Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Massive outside edge. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Pandya, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. Just opened the face of the bat really well. It's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. A few moves made in the field.
Goes over the top with that shot. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Some adjustments to the field.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Kohli, the spinner, coming into the attack. Thick edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Cuts that off well in the infield. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Time to follow up after. Such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Kohli with a huge appeal. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Great shot through the gap.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
A more aggressive look to the field, a few more catches in place.
Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. Kolkata are 63 for 3. Pandya from the south end.
Going more defensive now with the field choice.
They've gone up here. Finds the fielder with that shot. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Might look to go big again here.
I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. 6 runs added in the over. Kolkata are 69 for 3. Ngidi, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
There'll be more gaps in the field now as the captain makes some changes. The bowlers will need to be right on top of their lines. That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Just dropped too short and that's flown too high.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Edged, unplayable. End of the over. Kolkata a 78 for 3. Shepherd into the attack now from the south end. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
A change in the field, more emphasis on defence.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Poor ball there. The keeper looks back as the ball hits the boundary. 5 wides and an extra ball for the batting team. Beats the field with a great shot. Misses everything. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? That is quite extraordinary. Russell, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Square cut, finds point, no run. 16 runs added there. Kolkata a 94 for 3. Ngidi from the north end. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball... was going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats, thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Smacks that away through the gap. Thick edge, super catch. Big dive from the fielder, tremendous catch.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Ngidi back on now.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Encouraging the bowler to take a few more risks as the field's moved around.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Edge, amazing delivery. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach. Straight to the fielder. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Kumar coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Power and precision in that shot.
No point running for that one. It was a four the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Edge, but it drops safely.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Bang, sent back over the bowler's head. Mid-off and mid-on can only watch as that ball sails into the crowd.
The bowler just has to watch that one sail straight back over his head. Brilliant shot, deserves 6.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Slow ball didn't fool anyone. Hits an outstanding shot to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Nearly gets the edge. Kumar with a great delivery there. End of the over and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Pandya, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. The field's providing a bit more support for the bowler. The captain giving them some leeway.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Edged, unplayable. Massive outside edge. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Dale, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the north end. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's the big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg, though. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Edge, but it drops safely. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over, 10 runs from it. Kolkata are 149 for 4. Pandya from the south end. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That was a textbook shot off the back foot. Plenty of confidence to gain from it. It just flies to the boundary. Going more defensive with the field choice.
Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
Picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Edged. What a ball. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Over, Kolkata, 159 for 4. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board.
He's got their tail up.
Massive outside edge. That's gone down. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Big edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Thick edge. Couldn't get it through the field. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Kolkata, 161 for 5.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
DL, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
Just sheer power on the back foot. Don't need to worry about running. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. Going with a more defensive field choice.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Russell, there's plenty from these bowlers.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. A very defensive field, this.
Edge, amazing delivery.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4. Going with a more defensive field. How will he reply?
Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
No interest on that occasion to play at the ball.
They score all the way and over for 6. Russell, classy square drive.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
They've really piled the runs on in that innings. Not the best bowling, though. That's let the total get away from them. Such a big total to chase now. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will the bowler respond?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Finds the fielder with that shot. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Going with pace now. Can't get that outside the ring field. Misses everything. Salt waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus and over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start. Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well and a beautiful shot that just raced away. Might look to go big again here.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
At the end of the third, they've had a massive start, ahead of the required run rate now. Need to keep going, though.
Zakaria, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Out, backward point with a stupendous catch. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The captain is heading out to the field.
he gets the edge. Zakaria with a great delivery there. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Chakaravarthy from the north end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Too good. That is huge.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Shot.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Rahane, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, great shot on the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. It's been through the air, but 4 more.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Well, the run rate is soaring at the moment. They're well ahead of the required rate. Sublime stuff.
Just time that one.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Huge. That has flown.
Barely seemed to hit it, and it's gone over the rope. A very professional innings this. Passes 50. Will certainly be looking to push on.
Quick onto that in the infield. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
How easy was that? A pickup drive all the way for 6.
6 more. The way she goes into the crowd, it's a big maximum as well.
Wow. Power off the front foot goes all the way.
Zakaria is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Norkia back into the attack. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, He just might get that wicket.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide as cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot. They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Oh, that's called vertical. It won't be out. They should pick up a few runs.
Well, that was a slower ball that didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, whack! Hit the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Zakaria over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4. Trouble. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Aurora, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Goes over the top with that shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Couldn't get it through the field. Oh, simple run out. Gone, nowhere near making it.
Kolkata will be very happy with that wicket. This has been a fantastic innings.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft it over the boundary rope.
End of the ninth over. The batting team are now 155.
Narine coming into the attack from the south end. Straight to the fielder. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Aurora from the north end.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Stand and deliver. Holds the pole as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Agarwal goes all the way. Massive strike, and that's 2 in a row.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting 6s.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. A direct hit, and this could be gone. Misses everything. Look at that go. Where does that come from? Down the wicket and slapped over point for 6.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. How will the bowler respond?
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. finds the fielder with that shot.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
Just 2 to win.
Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high, and long for 6.
That was one of the easiest wins at this level of cricket you are likely to witness. A class above.
Well, that was a very one-sided contest. The result was never really in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.